Okay, welcome to Jeff Outdoors. We are looking today at maple weather. So we're looking at Ohio maple weather, and we'll look at our other regional Great Lakes maple syrup states. But wanted to run this by you. I don't think we're going to do any tapping here through January at all. If you look at the temperature runs, you can see that the temperatures here, as you watch Ohio here and then looking into PA, Wisconsin, up through Minnesota, Indiana, started again. Great Lakes area, maple syrup regions, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, PA. All right, look, we're going through about January 25th, 26th here. And then see all that purple? That's coming down. We're getting in some negative temperatures next week, minus 26, minus 28 here across the Great Lakes region for that, up into Maine, minus 4. We are not going to be doing any tapping for maple syrup anytime soon here, guys. So something to watch, and I am watching the weather as close as possible to get those first taps in, to get that first sap run. That was the Canadian model. We'll verify again here with the European. You can see the same thing happen here. Going through the end of the month, you see it creep in from Canada. It's getting pink here, creeping down. This model shows it not being as deep of a dive, but the Canadian model that we watched before, that looks to be the more accurate one. You can see some cinching up here towards the end of the month. You see that 38 right in here. There's indications of a brief warm-up the very last days of January on some models, but you can see here we've got another cold front from Canada coming back down in at the end of January. So my personal thought is we're getting this cold in January. We do have snow on the ground here in Ohio, and my personal opinion is that February is going to be a big snow month. With the way this oscillation is coming across the jet stream, if this starts to break up a little bit, we get a little bit more moisture from the Pacific, we're going to be scooping in multiple rounds of snow dumpage across the Great Lakes and into the Northeast, into New England. So we're watching that. You can see here on the Canadian the snow trends. So we have some snow coming into Ohio for tomorrow, 1 to 3 inches pretty much across the state. Pennsylvania, you guys get some snow too. You can see the fronts roll. Now we have this Saturday, a little bit of a weird system going back and forth here. That's going to have a little bit of an element of rain and snow, becoming all snow from what we're kind of seeing here. It's freezing up. Might get into some heavy snows going into Monday up towards Vermont, New England. And again, you can see these developments down south coming through the end of the month and everything. So the snow is going to keep coming. The cold is going to keep coming through the end of January. Do not sit and think we're going to get into tapping, and you certainly don't want to tap early. Don't want to tap too early and have your taps sitting for too long if you're on buckets and bags for collection. You guys have run the pumps and pumped the sap out of the trees. You guys have a little bit different setup, and you can always tap a lot earlier than most small maple operations. So this is just another check-in on maple weather for from Jeff Outdoors here, and stop back for updates as we go to creep into maple season 2025. I know everybody's ramped up to get everything started and get that sap flowing and get to boiling and get the wood chopping and get to bottling the best maple syrup ever. So we will see you on the next video.